Let's get some reaction from Victoria Derbyshire in Manchester with a panel of people who she has assembled.
Well, Steph was talking about the events in the city and the reaction in the city. We've been talking about the economy here and people's money with voters as they drop into the People's Museum to discuss the people's vote, which is to leave the European Union. Paddy, you voted to leave and you believed those economic forecasts from the Remain campaign and still went for leave. Why?
Yeah, after considering the forecast, I did think it was inevitable that there would be a temporary shock to the forecast, pound, the FTSE. But I think that for the point of democracy, to be able to make our own laws and to decide our own sort of future, plus the strength of the UK economy, I believe that would only be temporary, but I thought that would be...
But so a potentially a temporary recession,
yes,
some job losses, that would be worth it for the strength that it gives our democracy?
I believe that there would be a pessimistic sort of devalue of the pound, let's say. But I think that after a while that would pick up because I believe that the UK economy is strong.
Bex, what do you think of that? You voted to remain.
Yeah, I voted to remain. I think we are stronger as a bloc. I think when people talk about Great Britain, I think we've kind of moved past that point. We're a part of a global economy and we need to be part of a bigger economy.
But what about Paddy's point of view, that a temporary shock is worth it to him?
I'm not convinced, and I wanted to vote on a kind of bigger level, and I was worried about people at the bottom of the economy. I think we're going to have real problems with people at the bottom of the economy. The weakest and the poorest are going to struggle the most. I think I'm going to be okay, but I have got worries. I bought a house 10 weeks ago, and we don't know what's going to happen with the interest rates. I work in academia. A lot of that money comes from the EU. So where's all that going to go? So I've got some personal worries, but I've also got some worries for the poorer people of the world.
Jules, you voted to remain. When you see events in the city, when you see the Governor of the Bank of England come out immediately after David Cameron to try to reassure the markets, what do you think here in Manchester?
Well, clearly we knew we was going to have a shock. It's probably been a double whammy with David Cameron going as well. We just need to stay strong and keep a resolve here. The markets have already started to move back a little bit. I think tomorrow is going to paint a lot different picture on the whole economy anyway.
Well, tomorrow's Saturday, so
when the markets reopen, when the markets reopen on Monday. So it's a new day, and like I said earlier, the one thing that we don't want to happen is to talk ourselves into a recession and talk ourselves down. We've got to remain positive.
Everyone
the
is
decision,
well,
that's right. The decision has been made now, and I voted Remain for various reasons, but I'm not dismayed either by the result. So for me personally, I'm going to get behind it in any way I can, and just look forward to a brighter future. The decision's been made. Let's just all get behind it, keep smiling, and do that the best we can.
Do you feel positive, like Jules does, Bex? Do you accept the result?
I do accept the result. We're in a democracy and the decision has been made. I know there's a petition going around to overturn it. I'll be interested to see what happens with that.
What, an online petition?
Yeah, with people saying, it wasn't representative and it's too tight and it should...
Oh my gosh, it was a huge turnout, 72%. So
I thought that's kind of fascinating. But I mean, we were out later at an industry event last night, so got up just in time to see and was really surprised. But the one thing that had persuaded me maybe towards the leave vote was the idea that I'm in a digital economy, so it's very global, and therefore does geography actually matter that much? But I think there is still something about geography and local history and being part of an area that we've had relationships with for a long time.
Do you think that stops now?
No, I don't think it stops. Okay. That's what I hope. But I'm hoping that the kind of vitriol that's gone on with the campaign, that people can leave that behind and say, if this is where we're going, then we need to go this way and we need to go in a positive way.
Thank you, Bex, for the moment. Thank you, all of you. And more from Manchester a little later.